Your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it at 1-844-402-4222. Hit extension ID number 1045 to find out more free recorded information on how you can participate. If you're thinking about selling, we've got the buyers. Jesse's got the buyers, over 3,100 strong in our buyers in waiting program and club. We've got the buyers, and we've got the money for the buyers. All we need is houses like yours to sell. In fact, I may have your house sold already. It's sort of like weird, you know? It's like I've been marketing your house for the last 3 years because we've got the buyers that just might want a house just like yours. 1-844-402-4222, extension 10 or 1045. Real estate tip of the day as we move into Labor Day weekend. Real estate tip of the day. You know, everybody's really concerned about the marketplace. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Is it changing? Is it not changing? Well, it is changing a little bit, ever so slightly. But there's two things I want you to look at that are really important. Jeannie McGuire, my first real estate broker, who was 80 years old when I met her in 1979 and went to work for her, she had a real estate license here in California since 1925. She was one of the first women to be part of the Department of Real Estate here in the state of California on the decision-making board. And she was also one of the first women to break the glass ceiling and become part of the California Association of Realtors at the decision-making level. Jeannie McGuire, what a heck of a woman, man. Let me tell you, this girl, this lady, she was a chain-smoking mama. And boy, was she'd have a cigarette here, and two in the other hand, and one in the ashtray. God, when I started getting in business, you could smoke in offices and restaurants and nightclubs. And walking into my red carpet office, it was like walking into a London cloud, a foggy road going through Bakersfield. It didn't bother me because my folks smoked, so I didn't bother me at all. Didn't hurt me either. So anyway, the point is, Jeannie McGuire was just a terrific mentor. And I asked her one day, I said, you know, because somebody asked me, is the market changing? This is 79, 1980, 81. And I said, well, yeah, I think, yeah. I just said, yeah. Okay, we were coming out of high interest rates, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20% fixed rates. It was unbelievably crazy. Yeah, that was the interest rate. And so I went to Jeannie and I said, Jeannie, how do you know if the market's changing? Now, I had a business degree and a communications degree already. And I studied finance and economics. And she said, it's real simple. She reaches into her she had one of those kind of old telegraph office desks where you roll it up. She reached in there, she pulled out this old piece of paper that had a graph on it. She said, go copy this. Well, we didn't have a really new copy machine. We had a copy machine that you had to put a piece of paper in it, and it had to go around and around and then out. So I copied this thing. It was a graph going back to when the state of California became part of the United States in 1843, 1847, all the way to 1979. And she kept adding to the graph all the time. And so it was a graph that showed a couple of things. Every 7 to 10 years, there's a shift, like a roller coaster ride. But if the shift starts here, and then it goes down, and then it starts here, and then it goes down, and then it starts here, and then it goes down, and then it starts here, and then it goes down, and then it starts here, where it ends up is different than where it started down here. And that's what this graph showed. About every 7 to 10 years, sometimes 5 years, right in that pocket, the market takes a big shift. in California. Okay, made sense. That, by the way, that has held absolute verbatim, like the truth from God. Okay, really. And so I said, okay, well, what about the country? How do you know? How do you get heads up before it really starts changing? She goes, you got to watch South Florida. South Florida on that side of the United States? She goes, yeah. So goes South Florida, so goes Southern California. They're linked together. They're about 3 years apart, though. South Florida is like the older brother, and California is like the younger sister. Okay? They're about 3 years apart. When it changes in South Florida, it trickles across the nation and finally gets to California, Southern California, in about 3 to 4 years. Okay? And vice versa. When it starts going up or down in Florida, we're going to get that up or down in about 3 or 4 years. That's how you tell. That is an old school, old time investor broker trick and piece of information that has absolutely held perfect truth in my career. And then she said the last thing. You got to watch the interest rate. The interest rate is the greatest indicator of what makes markets change and what makes their heart go pitter-pat. Okay? If the interest rate goes down, their heart goes pitter-pat. If the interest rate goes up, their heart goes pitter-pat. So goes the heart, so goes the mind. They're connected, and the decision comes out. So when interest rates are going down, people will buy and refi. When interest rates are going up, people will sell to get out so they can get that equity. What do you think's happening? We're starting to see a fluctuation in Florida. It's been about 7 years. And not only that, the interest rates are really low, and they're telling us they're going to start going up. The tip of the day from yours truly, the Home Selling Group. Mr. Sold, me, Jesse Terrero, your home sold guaranteed, or we'll buy it.